trying her again. Okay. Well, we had some technical difficulty, but hey, we're used to that. Okay, we're trying again, folks. I know I'm repeating myself, but just seeing if we're on in all four places here. And it looks like we are. I like that. Okay. All right, folks. It's good to see you. Thanks for sharing the show. If you are sharing the show. So I'm just going to, normally on the final Wednesday I do all request. We'll have to save that for next month because over the holidays I really didn't have the chance to learn new songs or brush up on much. So I'm just going to kind of recap the year here. Hope everybody had a great Christmas. We got 2 minutes to showtime. Hey, Bill. Bill's in. Bill Bradley's in from Fairmont. Good to see you. Once again, thanks for sharing the show. If you've shared the stream, I really appreciate that. Showtime. Hey, Brother Max. Any New Year's resolutions? Yeah, tell me where you're watching from there, folks, if you could. And hey, welcome. Hey, Jules. 2020 is almost over. Who is sad to see it go? I'm hip about time, but hey, this has been quite a year. Here we go. Spring has come, the bugs here, it's time to dumb it down. My head is filled with morning mist, the moss is boss for now. My list of things to do has been misplaced someplace unknown. They could be lost forever now, unread, unshown, and thrown away. I'm off in my mind, out head, off in my mind, out of my head. Time to waste time with so much time on my hands. Most doors need to be open for me. I'm leisurely and out to please just me, myself, and me. I'll work for food if the work is easy and if the food is good. But spring is here, the bugs have come, and I couldn't care if I could. I'm off in my mind, out of my head, off in my mind, out of my head. Time to waste time. Oh yeah. Forevermore's been around the bend since before the bend was invented. Since Father Time asked his dad for a dime and the keys to his Buick. Some teen whoopee was in the offing in that big fat back seat. The key to life lies neatly within Father Time's time in that back seat. I'm off in my mind, out of my head, off in my mind, out of my head. Ready or not, ready yet. Time to time to waste time. Somebody on thanks for being here. Hey, Dad's here from Paris. Max is here from Florida. Brother Max, and saying hello. There's conversations going on. And Jim's here from Canada. Good to see you guys. Mike Mullen in Princeton. John Shepard, you're right over there in Vienna. You're close, man. You're really close. Tomorrow came in, smelling just like the day, tasting the same as yesterday. I flicked my Timex, then I dropped kick my Swiss, but the day would tick me off the same old way, same old way. Cry, baby, cry, don't ask who booed who. Get out of bed and stop hitting snooze. I'm so hip about time. I'm so hip about time. I'm so hip about time. I was in a headspin and Big Ben was sleeping in. Don't say Frère Jacques dormez-vous ain't been kicking your tail too. So rock-a-bye, baby, on your rocket top. And if you forget the tune, your misery will stop. I'm so hip about time. I'm so hip about time. I'm so hip about time. So cry, baby, cry. Don't ask who booed who. Get your ass up and stop hitting snooze. I'm so hip about time. I'm so hip about it. I'm so hip about time. Hip about time. So life is really a series of dogs, you know. And do my dog songs. This is about Luigi. He was a good dog. We didn't know it. We didn't know it at first. It took getting some other dogs in the house and that were just staying for a while. It took them tearing up the place, crapping in the kitchen, to make us realize that things were better before they got there. They probably turned out okay. They were puppies. Our friend's pup just threw up in in the kitchen by the door. That bad boy sure ain't good with his number 2 falling on my floor. Who knew that who knew that you were the good dog? 'Cause when I whistle you do come at a steady pace, and no matter where from, and you sit there so politely and wag your tail while I strum. And I think, who knew that who knew that you were the good dog? I didn't know, now I do. Try that again. That's one of the advantages to not having a band playing with you. That's the only advantage. I miss my friends, playing with my friends. Oh, the bone I found underground was not in your lost and found. Took me 6 years to get a clue, but for you it seemed like 42. Who knew that who knew that you were the good dog? Here boy, here boy, here boy. About over. Good dog, good dog. Well, Luigi, he passed away on the right around the first day of spring, around there. Hi, everybody. Stacy, Connie. It's the first day of spring, so why is it so damn cold? I need to sneeze, need to release the last of a winter that has made me feel 2 whole years older. Maybe this year, when and if the snow clears, I'll start going to church. God knows it's been years, but it's all his fault, for no sane man would drive to congregate in this frozen, screwed up mess. On this first day of spring, why is it so damn cold? I need to sneeze, need to release the last of a winter that has made me feel 2 whole years older. Hey, winter's just starting, isn't it? Our good dog is gone, he was old and could not pass through one more season like the last one. But the cold still sticks around, kicking me in my happy. I suppose I'm just down about this man's best friend's ending. On this first day of spring, why is it so damn cold? Maybe we all need to be brought to our knees, to be thankful for what this new spring will eventually bring. First day of spring for you. Okay, folks, I'm just reading your comments. Hey, there's Sister Laurie's here from Georgia. Georgia! I hope everybody's well down in Georgia, down Georgia way. Susie Lowe. Oh, hi to Susie Lowe. I missed her. Okay. Oh, right. Yeah. Susie, Dad's in Kentucky. Yes, if he hasn't answered you. Anyway. Hey, Kimmy. How you doing? All right. Onward. I have one more dog song. What's kind of inspired by a dog? I recorded this when my first run to Nashville to record was in 2000. Actually, it was late 2000. The album came out in 2008, but it was late 2007. I recorded my Lost and Found with Tim O'Brien producing. He put together an amazing band, as he always does, and including himself, of course. And we went to John Prine's studio there in the butcher shop, which is sadly, John Prine, of course, passed away early this year from COVID, and the studio has been swallowed up by developers there this year. But anyway, I was able to record there a few times over the years. Some great memories and really some fine recordings there. And this is a song I recorded there that was inspired by my dog. The house we used to live in, there was a mud porch, and there was a window where you could look kind of onto the mud porch, and it had a blind. Really, the dog couldn't see that I was standing there looking through this translucent shade that was there, and I would drink my coffee and sometimes watch the dog stare at the door. And I don't know, something weird about that, but I could have just let him in. I did eventually, but anyway, I was thinking about some people who had passed away, and I was thinking about dogs and meditating on doorway, how they're always on the wrong side of the door. How they kind of can stare at a doorknob for an hour. And this came out. look to the sky and I wait like a dog on the wrong side of the door. The hours go by as my mind sinks. I think, what's all this waiting for? Someday you will return to me. Someday. There's a love that I have for the sky and the dirt, for the best and the worst of this world, the high and the low, the debt that we tow will be all hauled away when we go. So stand in this line that is old in the front and begins fresh and new in the end. I'll wait in the sun and I'll wait in the rain, 'cause I've heard that this band, when heard live, is so great, so great. Someday. From My Lost and Found. Thank you, Connie. Thank you so much. Thanks, Mike. Good to see you, Mike. Glad you're well. Glad you are well. Let's see. Moving right along. Well, I wrote this, I got mics everywhere. They're everywhere. That's got a lot of reverb. Hey, that might sound good with a harmonica. Don't mind me. That's kind of cool. Okay. I should have planned this out earlier. This is a song that I wrote for Bill Thompson last year. We lost Bill Thompson, Bill of the Birds. He left so much in this world. And I'm going to play it tonight. Dedicated to Alice Chapman, her memory. Life is short. Life is short. But all day long, life is long. And on these days, love is king. Love rules this thing. Bound down, down, bound, bound. And through the years, we'll learn from you. When we're close to through, we'll look to you. When you are through, there's still so much left here from you, hear from you. Rest your head, sleepy head, full of love, no room left for regret. You're up the birds, you're up the sky, you're up the light, you'll shine and shine. Bits of you, seeds in place, left around, bound to sprout. We're thanking you, thanking you, thanking you, thanking you, thanking you. Thanks. Thanking you. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Make sure I don't walk away with something with I'm wired here. From now on, there'll be no one to be your only one. That's why you need me now. That's why you need me now. Since we're apart, there'll be some other guy breaking your heart. That's why you need me now. That's why you need me now. I'm going back to West Virginia, back to my mom and dad. And I'll let you pine away here and think about what we once had. There's a home-cooked meal and an old girlfriend I'd like to steal. That's why you need me now. That's why you need me now. I'm going back to West Virginia, back to my mom and dad. Actually, I'm staying here. I haven't gone anywhere for months. And I let you pine away here and think about what we once had. There's a home-cooked meal and an old girlfriend I'd like to steal. That's why you need me now. That's why you need me. That's why you need me now. That's why you need me now. That's why you need me now. That's why you need me. That's why you need me now. That's why you need me. Oh, the old Gibson. This is new. I've never played this live. And I'm wrestle this chair here. Thanks, Rena. Thank you. Thanks, Jim. Good to see you guys. Okay. This is a song. This was a gift song that I wrote last week. This is fresh. This is a fresh one. And basically the gift songs, if you want to learn about gift songs, go to my website and go to the top. There's a link about gift songs that tells you all about it. Basically in a nutshell, folks will, hey Todd, hi Todd, good to see you, man. Great to see you. Basically, people will tell me a story and I'll create a song for them. It's a gift for a loved one, or maybe a memorial for somebody who has passed away. I've written a couple for dogs, and some of them are funny, some of them are deep, and they're always lovely. And I contribute money to the Food Allergy Network. when I do these over the holidays. And our daughter has severe nut allergies, and the Food Allergy Network has really helped us navigate the challenges involved with that, and so we like to give back to them. But in this case, this gift song was written for a parent to give to their teenager as a Christmas gift, and as a way to show the teenager has been going through a rough patch in the toughest way, and they had become distant, the two of them. And this was basically about unconditional love. See if I can remember it. There we go. It's called With You All the Way. No matter what you think, even though you're troubled by the mysteries of life, by the miseries doubled. Though we once were close, maybe now we're closer, as those who struggle can become. No matter what you think or do or say, I'm with you all the way. I'm with you all the way. History be damned, memories curse me. I see us as we were, and not what we could be. We once were close, but maybe now we're closer, as those who struggle can become. No matter what you think or do or say, I'm with you all the way. I'm with you all the way. I'm with you all the way. Well, thank you. Okay. So I was really happy. Those gift songs, I do these gift songs, a handful of them each year, and they always turn out to be a real gift for me, you know, so. Thanks, Todd. Thank you. Thank you, Connie. Thank you. Oh, here's a love song for you. They're all love songs, really, aren't they? Aren't they all love songs? Possibly. I'm taking pictures of you behind your back. I once was told that doing that would make things last longer. I long for this to last longer. 50 years have come and they have passed, but AARP ain't stopping me from wanting to be with you longer. I long for this to last longer. Anchors away, can't keep this thing at bay. Can't keep the beast in me away. Stuck inside my mind and I'm out of my head. After years of this, I'll admit this gift has gotten stronger. I long for this to last longer. I long for this to last longer. Keep the beast in me away. Anchors away. Can't keep this thing at bay. Can't keep the beast in me away. There's a longer for you. Okay, well, we're getting to the end of the hour here, and it sure did fly by. Going to be doing some new stuff in 2021. Of course, that's how it works. You know, really is no different. We're just, we're going from December to January. But there's some sort of like a little reset button everybody thinks that they've got to hit, and it's imaginary, I believe, but I think it's very believable. I believe. I don't really know what I'm saying. I don't believe what I'm saying. Thank you, Kathy. There's a path we all take, but it splits at some point. Some know where it goes and and others they just don't. Some choose to walk on blind while others choose to see. I believe this, I believe. Some will grab for the hand of the man they say they know, as they walk with him towards a light that they have never known. I can't say I know him, but the thought of him is sweet. They believe this, I believe. There's a church in the valley and it sits on River Road, by an old house with a widow walk a new family calls it home. With a 2,000-year-old faith that they found on their knees, they believe, yes, they believe. Years ago I lost my way, so I looked for my home. I went back, but all I knew had changed or had moved on. I hoped like hell that heaven would come shining down on me. Could I believe, could I believe? But I never felt a hand, never found the promised land. Never had a revelation bringing instant salvation. But I took the time to know that now I found the time to breathe. Forgot about the me, myself, in the eye of my dreams. I believe, yeah, this I believe. I believe. That's from the album My Lost and Found. I mentioned it earlier. But it's also, I believe, is on the... Am I looking at it? Yes. The Live in Parkersburg album. Do you have it yet? Do you have Live in Parkersburg? Todd Bird's Live in Parkersburg. I haven't mentioned that my tip jar is available tonight either, but seriously, you folks many of you have watched me week after week and have tipped me and bought the T-shirt, this T-shirt with my daughter's artwork on it, and various other albums and all that, and it's really been a beautiful thing. The tip jar, however little you would like to tip is fine if you have the means. If you don't, I just like to do these shows for free. But it really has made a difference, and I'll have you know that if you're enjoying any other musician, you see their tip jar there, it's a wonderful thing. We can't go out and play shows, and I mean, it's obvious we can't go out and play shows, and it'll probably be likely 6 months. That's being optimistic that we'll be back out there and at it. Hopefully in the summer, we'll be back out there and at it. And but until then, this has gotten this musician through, and I really do appreciate I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I live in a time where the technology is there that I can still communicate with my audience, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And my mom says, I believe. Yes, well, thanks, Mom. Hello from Rick and Nancy. Remember the Wells Inn in Sistersville? Yes, Rick, man. Are you still there? Are you still with us here, Rick? Are you still in Sistersville? I drove by there with the family. We decided to drive up to Wheeling to do some Christmas shopping and there at Ogilvy with the kids, and we were up, but we went along the river, which is a much nicer way to drive to Wheeling from Parkersburg, and we talked about the Wells Inn. What some wonderful times there with Jimmy Clinton. Hey, thank you. Oh, hey, Tanya, how are you doing? Always great to see Tanya Wilder. Oh, you're in Florida now. Well, right on. That sounds good. That sounds pretty good. So we got more than a couple of Floridians here tonight. Hey, thanks, John, man. It gets me through, too. Believe me, it gets me through. I look forward to these. I look forward to doing these each week. You don't know how much, I really do. And it keeps my chops up, and I've been musically productive through COVID, for sure, thanks to you guys. Mike is there in McConnellsville, Ohio. Hey, thanks, Mike. You inspire me as well. All you songwriters inspire me. I've been reading a book about songwriting by Jeff Tweedy, and when we meet again, if you're interested in songwriting, join us for the Song Colony. It's a free program that the National Endowment of the Arts and the Ohio Arts Council help put on with the People's Bank Theater, as well as Dr. Zane Laser and Margaret Laser. We thank them. But anyway, I've got an exciting book on songwriting I'm going to discuss with the Song Colony when we meet. You can find them on Facebook. Right on, Brother Max. So yeah, and I've been trying this. I mess around with TikTok. My daughter draws something on TikTok and it goes on, thousands of people see it. And I've been just dabbling in little goofy minute-long videos, and this is 2020 wrapped up. Let's get this out here. I got one more song. I got a request from my neighbor. My neighbor made a request. I'm going to do that. That might not be very good right there. I'll get this out of the way. Anyway, get that commercial all the way. Hey, Ron's here from Orlando. We got Max, Max and Susan from Claremont, Orlando, people checking in. Florida Rob's on. Hey, Florida Rob's on. You guys can't communicate with each other. If you're on YouTube, I'm seeing YouTube comments as well. Florida Rob is saying hello to Claremont. So there you go. This harmonica, this is like the real deal. So usually, I'll tell you a little bit about. I'm really used to playing these. Ever since I played guitar, I had a rack on, and it wasn't a Bob Dylan thing or a Neil Young thing. I wasn't listening to Bob Dylan or Neil Young. I've listened to, put thousands of hours in over the years, but I wasn't. When I first started playing music, I was in punk rock bands basically, and I was more into things, really punk rock and played in rock and roll bands, garage bands, and whatnot. But the very first band I was in, we were really into the Standells, the band that did Dirty Water, Boston, You're My Home. Is that what it's called, Dirty Water? Anyway, the Standells, look them up. And they played harmonica. And I was into a band called the Fleshtones too. Jim Clinton and I in the Larrys. The band was called the Larrys that we were in. And they used harmonica a lot. Of course, the early Rolling Stones and all these blues-based bands used harmonica. But I got the rack so I could play basically garage type songs. And ever since I learned my third or fourth chord, I've been playing with these blues harmonicas, and basically if you have the right key harmonica or the right key of this harmonica for the song that you're playing, and you breathe into it, and one of these blues harps, I mean you're not going to hit a wrong note. It's very unlikely. But this is more like a piano, and my friend Perry Kirk, who played drums for 63 Eyes for a few years, his dad passed away, and his dad had a chromatic harmonica, which it's more like a piano, and you got to really know what you're doing, which I don't yet, but I can play the theme to Jaws. Wait. That's a little joke. Anyway, but it's more like what Stevie Wonder plays, and if you get the bending notes and stuff, it makes some beautiful noises. But see, I'm doing that with my tongue. I'll bend the notes. That's another tongue trick. This is another show altogether, talking about harmonicas. But this is multiple. This is one hole. Here's multiple holes. Sounds like cartoon music. Okay. That's more than you needed to know about the chromatic harmonica. That's maybe more than I know. Got one more song for you. It's really a song about asking. Well, it's called "Ask Them To." It's from my album from 2015. Another album that I recorded there at John Prine and David Ferguson's place in Nashville with Tim O'Brien. And it's just about asking for help. It's called Ask Me To, and I'll leave you with this one. Thanks, Jenny. Max says hi to Bob, Florida Rob. Florida Rob, Max says hi from Claremont. Bradenton, Florida's calling in too. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for the tips, too. I really appreciate it. So here's Ask Them To. I'll use my fingers here. So for Rick and Dolly. Your best work has gone unnoticed. Your finest hours acting its age. Before beauty's in the eye of the beholder, the sole proprietor has soul searching to do. Someone is bound to reach out if you just ask them to. Someone is bound to reach out to you. Just ask them to. Ask them to. Hey, it might sound corny, but one stalk won't do. It'll grow alone, but never ever produce. So get your beast to buzzing, or call up a kissing cousin and make some noise only two can do. Someone is bound to reach out if you just ask them to. Yeah. Someone is bound to reach out to you. Just ask them to. Ask them to. Ask them to. Oh, ask them to. Yeah. Hey, ask them to. Just ask them to. Oh, ask them, you fool. Thanks, everybody. I really appreciate it. I hope you have the best New Year's Eve celebration you can possibly have. I hope everybody's doing well. I really do. And thanks for making this year a good year for the Burge family. Really, it was really good, and I mean, we have no complaints. It's been a good year, and a lot of folks out there in need, and since since we have friends like you, and it puts us in a position where we can help others, and we like being in that position. So thank you so much. Happy New Year, everybody. Yes, Happy New Year. Thanks so much.